What's up, GI Dojo fans? Today we're going to be talking about an Action Force figure. We got Sergeant Slaughter version 2. This is made by a company called Valaverse. It is different from Palatoy's old 3 3/4 inch scale Action Force figures. The namesake, the trademark for the name Action Force had actually lapsed, and the owner of the company, Bobby Vala, picked it up. You know, Hasbro neglected to renew the trademark or the copyright or whatever, and he picked that up. Now this is a competing line to G.I. Joe Classified, but they're also designed to sort of integrate along with G.I. Joe Classified. If I'm not mistaken, Bobby Vala is the Hasbro employee that originally kind of pushed for Hasbro to create something like G.I. Joe Classified, but they didn't like his original proposal. So he went ahead and made it on his own as an independent toy company. Let's see what's in the box here. We just had our Sergeant Slaughter figure, mint in box. We had this disclaimer that tells us to make sure and try to heat up the joints before you move them, or else you may have an elbow or a knee or a wrist crack on you. And that is something that's not, unfortunately, that's not unique to Valaverse. It's an industry-wide problem with a lot of toys. Not all, but most. Something about the paints they use these days, or the plastics and the production methods. It's just something that we had to deal with now as adult collectors, unfortunately. Or maybe eventually Bobby Vala will iron that problem out, because for some reason all the He-Man Origins figures come out feeling perfect, and the G.I. Joe Classified, for the most part, you know, they feel a little stiff when they come out of the package, but they definitely don't crack. You just have to be ginger with them the first time you move the joints. So let's go ahead and open up Sarge and see what all he comes with. Okay, first look at the inner packaging. We got our box. Got this cool insert inside of it that makes it look snazzy when it's mint in box. We had the figure packed like this, and the accessory, the extra accessories like his vest, are sitting in a little baggie. We got our vest, we got a backpack, and it looks like another piece of the backpack, I believe. Let's go ahead and open this up and get the figure out, and we'll see how flexible our example is out of the box without breaking anything. Okay, we have an extra layer of protection you don't normally see here. Some shrink wrap covering the figure. Just wanted to show that off. Okay, this is him just standing up right out of the package. One thing that I wanted to note that I liked is in the blister bubble, Sarge was kind of just laying in there. He wasn't binded into there so tightly. With a lot of modern figures like this, I feel like I'm going to actually break the figure just pulling it off the blister. So Sarge was just laying in there. He was just very slightly wedged. I just had to gently pull him out, and he popped right out. Let's check out those joints. Okay, so right out of the package, I didn't have to heat him up at all. Now it is April in Florida, so maybe it was kind of warmed up in transit from Rhode Island, but I didn't have any problem moving the joints. They were pretty tight, but not too tight where I felt like I was going to break anything. It felt more like they were so tight where I wouldn't have any problems with loose joints, and that the figure would always pose however I wanted him to. Let's go ahead and pop on these couple accessories that I prefer and see what he looks like on his stand. Okay, here is the Sarge all suited up how I like him. He has his multi-launcher there. He's got his crazy, I don't even know what that is, 410 gauge revolver, maybe. He's got his cool aviators, his drill sergeant hat. Now let's throw him up there on my shelf with my couple G.I. Joe Classified figures and see how he integrates. There's one thing I overlooked here. We have a functioning backpack. You can actually store accessories inside. Then you can clip this on here, and then you have a functioning backpack that can go on Sarge's back. And you put that on there before he goes on the shelf. Real quick, let's take a 360 look. Nice webbing, nice paint decos, nice shirt, nice holsters. These only thing that I can criticize really, maybe the sunglasses don't fit quite right. And I mean, they fit good. They fit really good for an action figure the scale. But comparing them to the Prophet Director Destro, he has a pair of sunglasses that fit like dynamite. So maybe that's just a lightning in a bottle, and they just came out perfect on the Destro figure. But yeah, let's put him on the shelf. Okay, here he is on the shelf. Actually, I decided to remove the webbing because it was kind of impeding Sarge from having an accurate low ready stance. And also he looks more like the original, a Real American Hero action figure this way. That's just my personal preference. And as you can see, he integrates really well with Flint and Lady J and Snake Eyes and Prophet Director Destro. I have him displayed out here a little bit, so let's just push him back. As you can see, he is a little bit taller than Flint and the others, but that makes sense because, you know, Sarge is taller in the cartoon than everybody else. So anyway, that is my quick unboxing and overview of Sergeant Slaughter from Valaverse, from their Action Force line. I just wanted to show them off, give a honest opinion. I paid $31.99 plus $8 for shipping for this. No discounts, no hookups, and I just wanted to give you guys an unbiased opinion. You know, there are a lot of channels that talk about Valaverse's Action Force line, but you know, some people may be concerned because the owners of these channels, like Retro Blasting or Analog Toys, have really become close friends with Bobby. So I believe that they're being impartial in their reviews, but I just wanted to give you guys a totally impartial review and check them out. So I highly recommend Valaverse's Action Force. Follow the instructions when you take them out of the package. Be careful you don't break any joints, and have a good one, guys.